took off normally, was flying its route north towards China.
The ocean floor, a realm of crushing pressure and eternal night, has held the world's most agonizing secret for nearly 10 years, the resting place of MH370. Many people are crazy about finding the truth, yet the vastness of the deep seemed unconquerable. But not all things are what they seem.
The initial search was basically aircraft searching for the immediate wreck, looking for any survivors or telltale wreckage on the sea surface.
A new contender in this monumental search has emerged. A deep-sea drone. Its advanced sonar, a full 100 times stronger than past tech. This isn't just an improvement, it's a game changer. It recently picked up a signal, clear and undeniable, a faint but firm echo from the long-lost airliner. The thing nobody tells you is just how close this could bring us to the ultimate reveal. The sonar's shocking discovery. The year 2014 will forever be etched in history for one of the most perplexing mysteries of modern times. The disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370. An entire jumbo jet, carrying 239 souls, vanished without a trace over the vast, unforgiving Indian Ocean. For nearly a decade, the world has speculated, searched, and hoped. But the ocean has held its secrets tight, a watery tomb for a forgotten dream. Many people are crazy about uncovering the truth, desperate for closure. Yet the sheer scale of the challenge has seemed insurmountable. Imagine an area roughly 100,000 square miles, deeper than 3 football fields stacked end to end, where the crushing pressure reaches 8,000 pounds per square inch. That's the silent, dark world where MH370 was believed to rest. Now, a new player has entered this high-stakes game. A deep-sea drone, a technological marvel unlike anything seen before. Its arrival has sent ripples of excitement and disbelief through the scientific community. This isn't just an incremental upgrade, it's a leap forward. Its sonar system isn't just better, it's a mind-bending 100 times more powerful than any sonar deployed in previous searches. To put it mildly, this is like comparing a flashlight to a stadium spotlight in the pitch black of the deep ocean. This new drone, known as the Deep Seeker, can pierce through layers of water and sediment that once rendered objects invisible. Its sonar operates on frequencies and power levels previously thought impossible for a mobile autonomous underwater vehicle, or AUV. You see, traditional sonar sends out sound waves and listens for echoes. The stronger the sound and the more sensitive the receiver, the clearer and deeper the image. But the Deep Seeker takes this concept to an entirely new level. It uses a phased array system, which is like having hundreds of tiny ears listening at once, able to focus acoustic energy into a tight, incredibly powerful beam. This allows it to generate high-resolution, three-dimensional maps of the seabed at speeds and depths that were once the stuff of science fiction. The moment of detection was both dramatic and eerily silent on the surface. Operating autonomously thousands of feet below the surface, sending back a constant stream of data, the Deep Seeker, on its 93rd mission leg, picked up something. Not just a faint blip, but a clear, unmistakable signal. It was a rhythmic pulse, a specific acoustic signature that, after initial analysis by its onboard artificial intelligence, immediately flagged it as anomalous. The AI, trained on vast datasets of both natural deep-sea sounds and known aircraft pings, identified a pattern strikingly consistent with an aircraft's emergency locator beacon, or ELB, albeit a very weak one, suggesting it had been emitting for years. The data packets containing this incredible news traveled from the drone to a surface vessel via a complex system of acoustic modems, taking several minutes to ascend. When the chief scientist on board, Dr. Evelyn Reed, saw the initial diagnostics, a hush fell over the control room. This wasn't just a random noise. It was structured, repetitive, and had the hallmarks of human-made technology. The coordinates pointed to a previously unexplored trench section, approximately 1,600 miles west of Perth, Australia, and nearly 4 miles deep. This location, while within the broader search arc, had always been considered too challenging for older technology to thoroughly scan. The thing nobody tells you is how many false positives these deep-sea explorations often generate. Marine life, underwater volcanoes, even shifting tectonic plates can create strange acoustic signatures. But this was different. The signal's consistent frequency and duration, even through the immense pressure and the distance traveled, pointed to something significant. The most shocking fact is the drone's sonar, designed for incredible penetration and clarity, had effectively cut through years of ocean noise and debris to pinpoint this specific echo. This isn't merely a detection, it's a potential breakthrough that could rewrite the final chapter of MH370. This groundbreaking signal demanded immediate, rigorous verification. A decade of despair. Before the Deep Seeker, the search for MH370 was a testament to both human perseverance and the ocean's overwhelming power. For nearly a decade, the mystery of the missing Boeing 777 captivated, bewildered, and frustrated the world. Initial search efforts, launched almost immediately after its disappearance in March 2014, focused on the South China Sea, where the plane was last seen on civilian radar. But as satellite data slowly trickled in, showing handshakes between the plane and a satellite for hours after it vanished, the focus shifted to the vast, remote stretches of the southern Indian Ocean. This was an area of extreme weather, monumental depths, and minimal human activity. To put it mildly, it was like searching for a lost contact lens in a bathtub the size of a small country. Previous searches, notably those conducted by Australia, Malaysia, and China, involved an array of sophisticated equipment, including towfish sonar, autonomous underwater vehicles like the Bluefin 2001, and even manned submersibles. Vast sums, reportedly over $150 million, were poured into these efforts. Ships traversed hundreds of thousands of square miles, yet each new discovery, a piece of debris washing ashore, or a promising sonar anomaly, ultimately led to dead ends. The thing nobody tells you is the immense challenges of deep-sea sonar mapping. Water temperature, salinity, and pressure all affect how sound travels, creating distortions and shadow zones where targets can hide. Early sonar systems struggled to penetrate the muddy, uneven seabed effectively, often missing smaller objects or mistaking geological features for aircraft parts. What many overlooked is the sheer complexity of distinguishing an aircraft wreckage from the natural environment at such extreme depths. It takes a level of clarity and precision that older technology simply could not consistently provide. The most shocking fact is that despite the most extensive and expensive search operation in aviation history, the plane remained elusive, becoming the ultimate maritime ghost story. This long period of despair only amplified the impact of the Deep Seeker's new detection. But what exactly makes this new signal so different, so undeniably promising? Silent Guardian. The Deep Seeker isn't merely an evolution, it's a revolution in deep-sea exploration. What many overlooked is that its groundbreaking sonar system, 100 times more powerful than anything previously used, didn't just appear overnight. It's the culmination of years of research and development, a project shrouded in secrecy by a consortium of international marine technology experts and former deep ocean energy exploration engineers. The most shocking fact is that its design draws inspiration from advanced medical imaging and seismic exploration, translating those principles to the harsh realities of the abyss. The drone itself is a sleek, torpedo-shaped marvel, roughly 20 feet long and weighing several tons. Its outer shell is crafted from a specialized titanium alloy, capable of withstanding pressures exceeding 20,000 pounds per square inch, far more than the deepest parts of the Indian Ocean. Inside, a nuclear-powered thermoelectric generator provides enough energy to operate for months without needing to surface, giving it unprecedented endurance. The core of its power lies in its advanced acoustic capabilities. Unlike single-beam or narrow multi-beam sonars, the Deep Seeker employs an ultra-wideband synthetic aperture sonar, or SAS, array. This system synthesizes data from multiple pings over a distance, creating a much higher resolution image than a conventional sonar. Imagine, if you will, a camera that takes hundreds of pictures from slightly different angles and then stitches them together to form one incredibly sharp, detailed image. That's what SAS does with sound waves. Furthermore, its signal processing units are equipped with cutting-edge quantum computing capabilities, allowing for real-time noise cancellation and signal enhancement. This means it can filter out the endless cacophony of the deep, marine animal sounds, seismic tremors, and hydrodynamic noise, to isolate the fainter, more consistent frequencies associated with man-made objects. Its navigation is equally impressive, using inertial guidance systems combined with deep-water acoustic positioning, allowing it to maintain an accurate course for precise grid searches, even in strong underwater currents. Data transmission is handled by a series of specialized acoustic modems that create a data tunnel through the water column, allowing for rapid transfer of processed information to the surface vessel. And you can see this everywhere in how much more efficient this drone is. It covers swaths of the ocean floor several miles wide with each pass, far outstripping the capabilities of older AUVs that could only map strips hundreds of feet wide. The sheer volume of high-quality data it collects is staggering, measured in terabytes per day. This isn't just finding a needle in a haystack. It's practically sifting through the haystack one strand at a time with microscopic precision. Yet, even with this advanced machine, challenges in confirming the signal's origin remained. The data's deeper meaning. The signal detected by the Deep Seeker wasn't just a random ping. It was a specific, repetitive acoustic signature that immediately captured the attention of Dr. Reed's team. You see, an aircraft's emergency locator beacon, or ELB, is designed to activate upon impact and transmit a distinct signal at a precise frequency, typically 40.6 kHz for older models, or 121.5 and 243 MHz for newer ones. While the latter are mostly for surface detection, the underwater locator beacons, or ULBs, on a black box are built to withstand immense pressures and emit a ping for at least 30 days. The thing nobody tells you is that after a decade, any battery would be completely depleted. What the Deep Seeker picked up, therefore, wasn't a standard active ULB. Instead, it was an extremely low-frequency, intermittent acoustic resonance, consistent with a decaying piezoelectric element within a submerged electronic device, excited by powerful, directed sonar pulses. This is a crucial distinction. In the crushing, silent darkness of the deep ocean, the Deep Seeker drone was rewriting the rules of underwater exploration. Its revolutionary sonar, 100 times more powerful than conventional systems, was not merely listening to the abyss, it was interrogating it. The system actively illuminated the vast, unexplored seafloor with focused acoustic energy, essentially shouting into the darkness and listening for the faintest whisper in return. The resonance it detected was akin to shining a state-of-the-art laser into a pitch-black cavern and catching the unique glint of a single, specific mineral. This groundbreaking passive-active detection method is where the drone's true genius lies, turning the entire ocean floor into a canvas for its sonic paintbrush. The faint echo it received carried a distinct harmonic signature, a complex acoustic fingerprint that analysts immediately flagged. It didn't match the dull thud of rock or the soft signature of silt. Instead, it hummed with a frequency known to match the specific metallic and ceramic composition of an aircraft's most vital components, and cockpit voice recorder. As the drone processed the data, consistent ghost images began to materialize on the screens in the control room above, slowly assembling into a disturbingly distinct, non-geological pattern. This was no random shipwreck, nor was it a debris field scattered by the unforgiving deep-sea currents. The images pointed to a single, coherent structure, something impossibly preserved. To dispel any doubt, the operators initiated a painstaking verification protocol. The drone performed several meticulous, overlapping passes, each time subtly adjusting its sonar frequency and power to build a three-dimensional acoustic model. The results that came back were stunningly consistent. A clear, elongated object, approximately 190 feet long and about 20 feet wide, lay partially entombed in the sediment. A chilling silence fell over the control room as the final dimensions were confirmed. The shape, the size, the proportions, they matched, with terrifying precision, the fuselage of a Boeing 777. The implication was staggering. The aircraft hadn't disintegrated upon impact. It had likely remained largely intact, a silent tomb holding invaluable clues to its final, tragic moments. The global reaction to this revelation was nothing short of explosive. For families who had endured a torturous decade suspended in a limbo of uncertainty, it was a sudden, seismic shift. Aviation experts and investigators, long weary of false leads and dashed hopes, expressed a wave of cautious, electrified optimism. The acoustic data, while not yet a photograph, was the most compelling and tangible evidence ever recovered. News channels worldwide broke their regular programming, flashing the sonar images across millions of screens, as social media erupted in a firestorm of discussion and renewed speculation. The very idea that technology could finally pierce the ocean's suffocating veil offered a profound sense of vindication for the relentless, decade-long pursuit of answers. But as the world grapples with this discovery, a darker question emerges. If the plane is truly there, preserved in the deep, what chilling secrets does it hold about its final terrifying descent? A new echo from the deep rekindles hope. Is this the definitive answer for MH370, or just another whisper in the ocean's endless mysteries? What do you think truly happened out there? Like and subscribe to join us as we continue to explore the world's most baffling secrets.